hello? Don't touch me. Get the Hey, call the police! Call the police! That's all you need to give hit me. The guy on the ground. Hit you in the face? Yeah, he pushed me back and hit my
What's up, Royals? I'm yours truly, King Chris. Welcome back to The Conversation. He was shot dead in a town outside of Oregon, described as where more than 90% of the residents are white and gun violence is rare in the downtown area. An Oregon man was charged on Thursday after a grand jury indicted him on 6 charges in the shooting of 22-year-old Barry Washington outside a Oregon nightclub.
Scenes like this are becoming more commonplace across America. This time, Bend, Oregon. Barry Washington Jr., a black man, met a couple on the street and was said to have complimented the woman, who's white. According to the local district attorney, his comments weren't inappropriate, yet an altercation ensued by the woman's boyfriend, Ian Cranston.
He said some words to Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington said words back. There was some pushing, some jostling, some punches thrown, but then it calmed down. It was not going to get out of hand. Then Mr. Cranston pulled a gun out of his waistband and shot and killed Mr. Washington.
Cranston's attorney disputed that account with the following statement. Before Ian Cranston ever drew his weapon, Barry Washington had assaulted him without provocation, resulting in head injuries that required the police to take Mr. Cranston to the hospital, where a brain scan and other procedures had to be performed. Cranston was initially arrested on a single charge of second-degree manslaughter and had been released on bail before a grand jury returned an indictment that added second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, first-degree assault, and unlawful use of a weapon. Judge Beth Bagley ordered him held without bail. District Attorney Hummel said this was a homicide with no justification. Race being hard to ignore, Washington's family, friends, and community are looking for answers.
We just want justice the right way, like the rest of the world would, if their loved one was killed in cold blood just like this.
District Attorney John Hummel agrees.
There's a reckoning with race that needs to happen in Central Oregon. And it needs to happen now. Justice will be done in this case.
Although a hate crime had not been charged at this time, Hummel wrote to the community in part, his family feels our community saw Barry, that we see them, and that we believe Barry's life, their lives, and the lives of all black people matter. A familiar scene across America, this time in Bend, Oregon. Cranston has a plea hearing set for early December.
Royals. Before I get into this, I'm going to ask you, let's make this story go viral. Let's get this information out there. This is modeling day lynching. The Emmett Tillman story all over again. They have the audacity to be laughing and bragging about what just took place in that video. Only one person said that we should call the cops. And just a side note, this little white hussy from the picture, she wasn't that pretty. she wasn't that pretty. They arrested him. She needs to be arrested as well. She needs to be arrested too. This is the Emmett Tillman story repeating itself, as we know most time history do. This is disgusting. But seem like Oregon may be trying to get it right. We will stand and we will fight for justice for this young man. We want him arrested as they did, and she needs to be indicted and arrested as well. And to my black brothers, to my kings, I tell you this all the time, stay away from these white girls. They're no good. They're trouble. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. See where we're at again? See where we're at again? Let's embrace our black, beautiful queens. Same storyline. Same storyline. And they find it funny. I'm not baffled at all from their actions because it was expected. It was expected. This is the Emmett Tillman story right here in Oregon. Right here in Oregon. Same thing. Do your history. Please, let's make this go viral. We have to get these stories out there. The news have not been talking about this. They have not been covering this. As I told you, I will fight and I will stand with my black and brown skinned people. One thing for sure that you must understand, that I put all my energy into these stories. I do. Please meet me below at the comments and let me know what you think. I will continue to follow this story and I will continue to give you every update I can. We cannot let this young man's death be silenced. My black and brown skinned people, I love you guys so much. And everyone else. Please remember, stay up, never down. Until we meet again, may God bless.